Let's do 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, no rest breaks, no repeating any exercises. Hey, what's up? I'm Preston. Let's get started with a warm up. Let's shift our hips over to the right as we reach over to the left. All you will need is a mat and some water. So glad you can join me on this beautiful day. Let's shift the hips over to the other side. Really shifting those hips in one direction as you reach towards the other. We'll get started with some big shoulder rolls, bend in the knees. Get those shoulders nice and big, rolling in one direction. Then let's reverse that. Shoulder rolls in the other direction. Remember, you can always pause the video if you need to. If you need to take a rest break, please do. Reverse those shoulder rolls other direction. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some trunk rotation. So just twisting at the waist to get the body, the torso warmed up. And then let's extend the arms, pivoting on the back foot, reaching towards the side walls. We'll do 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some good morning stretches. So place your fists next to your temples. Hinge your butt back as you hinge forward. Nice flat back. Engage the abs on the way down and squeeze through the butt on the way up. We'll do 2 more of these. And then last one. From here, let's walk out to a plank. Did I just feel a raindrop already? Walk out to a plank, step the right foot outside the right hand. Raise the right arm up to the sky. And thread it underneath the left for 3, 2, and 1. Let's tap that left knee down on the mat for 3, 2, and 1. Step the right foot back. Now you're back in that plank. Left foot outside of the left hand this time. Open up to the left. Thread it underneath the right for 3, 2, and 1. Let's tap that right knee down for 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back to plank. Now you're holding that plank just for a few seconds. Let's walk our hands back to our feet nice and slow. Slowly roll it up. Just a quick recap. So we're doing 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. No repeating any exercises, no rest breaks. So non-stop today. We'll end the warm up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks. Then we'll get right into the first exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. First exercise, right into it. Plank kickbacks. So first you walk out to a plank. Hold that plank the best you can. Engage the abs. Nice flat back. And then we'll raise the right leg up and lower it down. Left leg up. Lower it down. You could also do this on your forearms, forearm plank. Just make sure you bring your butt with you. Keep your butt nice and low the entire time. Raising each leg up a few inches. Plank kickbacks. Either straight arm plank or forearm plank. 3, 2, and 1. All right, a random number of curls with a random number of kickbacks. So we start uneven surface, slight bend to the knees. Since we're not using any weight, create some imaginary resistance for the bicep curls and hinge forward and do those tricep kickbacks. Whatever number is on your screen. I'm outside, I don't see it. When you're doing it, you should see it at the top of your screen. I'm kind of doing 4 and 4. Creating that imaginary resistance, using any weight, as well as focusing on activating those biceps and those triceps. When you do the tricep kickbacks, try and get your hands as high as your torso or hips, even higher. X skaters, Y high knees. So random amount. We'll do. Start on one end of the mat. We'll do 3 skaters. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm doing 6 high knees. You do whatever numbers on your screen there. I'm doing 3 and 6. For the skaters, you can stay nice and low. For the high knees, you get your knees nice and high. Less than 10 seconds on the clock. And next exercise, prisoner reverse lunge. Start at the top end of your mat, hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. We'll do alternating reverse lunges, prisoner reverse lunges. We keep our hand nice and high, or our elbows nice and wide, getting that back knee as low to the mat as possible, keeping that torso nice and upright, focusing on that balance, especially if you're on an uneven surface like me. Option here to take your hands off the head, maybe place them in prayer position. Alternating legs reverse lunges, getting that back knee as close to the mat as possible. Nice work. Cobra Pushup. We will start in a downward facing dog. So come to a plank, lift your hips up to the sky, and snake your body through like a cobra up to a upward facing dog, I guess you would call this. Back to the downward dog. So the push-up part is as you snake your body through, you're bending your elbows, getting that chest close to the mat, and then looking up towards the sky. Back to the downward facing dog. Keep it going. How low can you get that chest without it touching? I have a mic on, so my mic hits the ground before my chest does. Anyways, broad jump shuffle back. So you start at the back of your mat, you hop to the forward of your mat, or the front of your mat, and you shuffle back. Let me jump over here. So you hop, big jump forward, land nice and low, and then you shuffle back. Try not to run into the support beams here. I'm on the rooftop. It's a beautiful day in New York City. You are looking over the Upper East Side area, maybe even into Harlem. You can see from here. One more. All right, squat with a calf raise. So I'll show you from the side view. My feet are hip distance apart. I squat down low as I can go, and then I raise up onto my calves. Squat down low. So when I'm squatting, I try and get as low as I can, keeping the heels on the mat. And when I calf raise, I get my heels as high off the mat. Uneven surface, let me try over here. So when I squat, I try and get my butt as low as my knees. And then when I calf raise, I get my calves as high as I can. Punching knee drives. You can start with the punches, just some jabs, twisting at the hips, and then maybe you add a knee drive every so often, get everything involved. Or maybe you just do the punches, maybe you just do the knee drives, whatever works for you. Keep it going. 15 more seconds on the clock. Throw those punches with conviction. Raise those knees up as high as you can. Nice work. Press jacks. We'll start with our feet and our hands close together. And as we hop up, we hop out, we press up to the sky, back in. So it's kind of like a jumping jack. Maybe raise the roof a little bit. The object here is to press up towards the sky. As you hop your feet out, you press up towards the sky. Then everything comes back to center. as you hop your feet back in. 15 more seconds here. It's overcast, not too sunny, kind of nice and cool outside, maybe lower 70s right now. Perfect time to exercise outside, if you ask me. Oblique heel taps up now. Let me take this off. Feet on the mat, knees bent. Curl your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Palms either facing the sky or not. So either palms up or down. And you're trying to reach for your heels, bending side to side, activating those oblique muscles. If you can touch your heels, move your feet a little further away to create that extra challenge for that extra bend, for that extra oblique activation. Alrighty then, mic pack goes back on. Traveling burpee time. Start at one side of your mat. First we travel. We hop up, we hop out, chest to the ground or not. Hop back in, travel over to the other side. Hop up, hop out, chest to the mat. Option here, when you get done traveling, you don't hop up, you reach up, you step out. Maybe you do a push-up, maybe you just hold the plank. Totally up to you. Let's get in one more each side. Nice work. Body saw time. You walk out to a forearm plank first of all. Once you have that, you engage your abs. You saw your body back and forth. So I'm squeezing my abs, I'm squeezing my butt. I'm using my abs, my toes, and my forearms to propel myself forward and backward, creating like a saw type motion with my body. Hence the name body saw. 5 more seconds. You got this. Curtsy with a crunch. We'll do half the left, half on the right. So first we'll take the left foot behind the right. Curtsy, knee to the ground. And as we come up, we crunch that knee to the chest. We'll do 4 more on this side. 3, 2, stay facing forward. Last one. Switch legs. Right foot behind the left. Right knee. 1, 2, 3. We'll get 5 in. Whoop. 4. And last one. 5. Great work. Oh, side star planks. All right. Come down lying on your side first of all, doesn't matter which side. I like to start from a forearm plank, come over to the side, get that side plank going. Lift that left leg for me, that left arm for me, maybe overhead. We'll hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch over to the other side. So for me, I'm on my left. Got that left side plank. Right arm up to the sky. Right leg raises, maybe reaches forward for 3, 2, and 1. Superman with a lat pull. We could stay lying on the mat. Lie on the mat. Push your pelvis down. Scoop your abs up. Reach your arms forward. And then squeeze your legs together, pull an imaginary lat bar down your back. So the goal here is to really reach in both directions with your arms and your legs for that lat pull. Imagine you're trying to break, squeeze a grape, hold a pencil, whatever, between your shoulder blades, squeeze them really tight, and also to push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up, as much as you can today. Keep that going. And next exercise, pop squats. Center of your mat. Squat down low. Little squats, just hopping up. Small range of motion. Keep that going. I'm gonna grab a drink. Keep the pop squats going for another 25 seconds or so. Squat down low, little pop up. Go at your own pace, of course. I did a nice deep cleaning of my water bottle because I noticed some funky stuff growing in the straw. Lateral tuck jumps. How fun. So let's get the lateral jump first. You just jump side to side. And then a tuck jump is when you tuck your knees into your chest as you jump side to side. Whoops. Am I still connected? I hope so. 25 more seconds. Option here is just to stand in the center of your mat. Do standard tuck jumps. Getting those knees as high as you can. Otherwise, give me that side to side lateral tuck jump. Whew. That is not an easy one. Punch over, punch under. So, just like in the warm-up, we punch side to side, then we punch left foot, right foot. So we pivot each time on that back foot to try and get the most activation that we can out of our entire body, out of our torso, out of our obliques, out of our hip rotators, out of our, what are those called? Rotator cuffs in your shoulders. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice and easy butt kicks. So start this jogging and then exaggerate your heels. Get them to touch your butt or as close as you can. I can feel my heels touching my butt, kicking my own butt. Keep that going as I do some butt kicks over here to check on the audio situation, because I sure did pull out that audio cord many times. Camera says I'm still good. Last 10 seconds. How hard can you kick your own butt? Figuratively and literally. Nice work. Straight leg roll up. This one I'm not good at. So first, we start with our legs straight. We'll start sitting up. We'll start with the roll down. You reach forward, shoulders down and back. Each vertebrae rolls down to the mat, creating that C shape with your spine. And then when your head touches the mat, your arms come up to the ceiling. And then you just reverse that for on the way up. Roll up. Each vertebrae at a time. Reach forward a little bit. And sit up nice and tall, shoulders down and back as you hinge back, C shape with the spine, each vertebrae touching, arms up to the sky. The challenge here is to use as little momentum as you can during that roll up. I actually did not use much momentum that time. That was pretty good. Maybe I'm getting better. Power slams. You hold something in your hand, you power slam it down, end in a squat, you pick it back up, and you slam it down. You just keep that going. Maybe you add a little hop. Maybe you actually pick up something like a pillow, slam it down on the ground. Side view here. Feet are hip distance apart. Energize the hands. Slam it down, end in that squat. Maybe add a little hop. Keep it going. 7 more seconds. Remember to take rest breaks at your own discretion. Standing reach with a toe tap. Arms up to the sky. Opposite hand to opposite foot. Keeping those arms up. As you notice, my leg does not come up that high, but I keep my leg as straight as I can for as long as I can. And I reach for that opposite foot without or with minimal rounding of the shoulders. Just reaching, placing that arm down. Front view here. 10 more seconds. I'm really digging this overcast weather. Looks like it might even rain. All right, touchdowns. Even though it's overcast, feet are together. You hop out, you touch it down, you hop back in. Rinse and repeat. Opposite hand, touching down. Even though it's overcast, even though the UV index is at a 5, I am fully sunscreened up from head to toe, trying to keep my skin not looking all dry and wrinkly as I grow older. It's PF 50. Nice work. Slow mountain climbers. Mike getting stuck once again. Walk out to that straight arm plank. Slow mountain climbers in. How slow can you go? How much can you focus on using your lower abs to drive those knees in? How low can you keep your butt? How straight can your shoulders to your butt be? They might be on a slight diagonal, as long as your butt is lower than your shoulders. Knees never touching the mat. Fly to sit up, just roll on over. Roll on over. Arms out to a T, feet on the mat, knees bent. As you sit up, let me move a little bit. You bring your hands together for that fly, and then you roll it down, arms back out to a T. Sit up. Nice, slow and controlled. As you sit up, you bring those hands together. Imagine you're doing this in the water. How hard would that be? How much resistance would you have, even if you didn't have any weights? We'll get in one more. Sit up here. All right, nice work. Fast feet, you just stand up and start moving your feet. Light pitter patters on the mat. I hear a lot of sirens outside. What's going on? There's a helicopter. This Trump in town. During the trial, every day, let's pick up the fast feet a little bit. Faster feet, please. Every day in the morning, every day in the evening, Donald Trump drove past my apartment during his hush money trial. I gave him a nice wave with one finger. 5 more seconds, 3 more seconds, 2 more seconds. Euro step. It's like a dance move, but not really. You start at one end of the mat, you travel over to the other, then you hold your balance. Even on this uneven surface, you gotta give it your best. So fast feet over to one side, hold it. Keep that going. I need another drink, but you keep the fast feet going. You keep the Euro step going. How fast can you move your feet? How well can you hold your balance? Almost done with this one. Almost done with the entire set. Inchworm, you reach up to the sky, nice and tall. You roll it out, you roll it down, you walk out to a plank. Hold the plank for a brief second, maybe 2. You walk it back in. You roll it up, you reach it up, then you roll it back down. An option here is to add a calf raise as you roll it up. Reach up for your calves, roll it back down, inchworm out, just hold it. 10 more seconds. All right, Carioca. Exactly the same thing we were doing with the Euro step, but we're gonna twist our hips. So you twist your hips, you move from side to side. You look very silly, but who cares? Who cares? There's just a guy doing karate moves up here. We gave each other a funny look. I clearly looked funnier than he did. He knew what he was doing. I'm just moving my feet, twisting my hips, getting my heart rate up. It's a cardio move, nothing special to it. 5 more seconds. All right, nice work. The last exercise before the cool down, Ukrainian twists. Let's come down to the mat. Feet on the mat, lean back, hands in prayer position. Twist side to side. Try to get that elbow as low to the mat as possible. Option to take your heels off the mat, elevate your feet, lean back even further. Minimal movement in the legs. Big twist out of the torso. Follow the hands with the eyes. Exhale and inhale on each rep. Last 10 seconds, don't tip over. Then we do a cool down. Then we congratulate each other and we move on with our day. Right from the cool down, let's just lie on down. Bring your knees as wide as the mat. Arms out to the letter T. Twist your legs over to one side as you look over the other side. Great job today. It was, I would say it was medium intensity. It wasn't the hardest one we've ever done. It was in the middle pretty much. All of the exercises, twist your legs over to the other side, look over the other side. I can't do this one because the mic packs in the way and I just don't feel like moving it anymore. All right, bring your legs to tabletop. Take your right ankle over your left knee, pull it in, pull your left thigh in with your hands, look up to the sky. Figure 4 stretch for the right. What was I saying? Oh yes, all of the exercises are randomly selected. Figure 4 stretch other side, right ankle over left knee. I have a list of hundreds of bodyweight exercises. A Python program randomly picks them based on some criteria. All right, let's roll up. Let's do a couple of cat and cow movements. Flip on over onto your all fours. Inhale, round the back for the cat. Sorry, I meant exhale, round the back for the cat. And then come back to all fours, drop the stomach, look up for the cow. We'll do one more. Inhale, round the back. Push back. Exhale. Inhale, cow, look up. You can moo if you want to. Great job. Let's lift our hips, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out a few times. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly roll it on up. Let's do a tricep stretch. Right hand behind the neck, left hand grabs the right elbow, pull back gently. Tricep stretch, other side. Left hand behind the neck, right hand grabs the left elbow. We'll take 3 huge, deep breaths in. Take a nice big inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more of these. Nice big inhale, reach up. Exhale, scoop up some sweat off of your mat. And last big inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll it on up. Great job. That was 30 minutes of high intensity interval training, no rest breaks, no repeating of any exercises. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a great time. If you like this video, please watch one of the hundreds of other videos we have on the channel, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great rest of the day. All right, bye now.